Let's do it. Are you an angel? The time has come to stand and be strong. It's a sad history hidden in a big story. That is the mystery. There's no way now of knowing about what tomorrow holds for me. So I'll just keep moving on, living till the moment's gone. Forever just me, my mission.
All right, damn it! Enough! What do you want? I'm not buying what you're selling! So you can leave now!
What's up, Punky? You jerk. Is this how you act when a beautiful woman like me shows up at your door?
Yeah, well, shit always hits the fan whenever you come around.
Well, so much for the sweet hookup I was gonna give you.
Master! Master!
Master?
She's my apprentice.
Desert Punk as an apprentice?
Whoa! Check out those hooters! So, Master, these cans have a name?
You can call her Junko. She's the perfect example of what you don't want to be when you grow up, a gold-digging whore. Of course, she's got a nice rat.
Right. Geez, this is the first time I've seen a pair of golden bozos this big in person. You know, other than fat, sloppy ones.
Don't forget, your mom had a nice pair of firm, shapely melons also.
Oh, I know. I wasn't talking about my mom, just old tubby ladies.
Fun bags don't have to be tubby. You think you can trick me again? Shoving your milk sacks in my face so I'll let my guard down?
What was that?
I've decided to start investing in my future with this little one right here. Face it, you've hit your peak. It's just a matter of time before you start fading away. I give it 5 years and those cans will be banging on your kneecaps. By the time Big Bertha over there starts going downhill, Kosuna will be just starting to blossom. Then she can do all the work while I sit back and retire.
No, there's no way. I've got more than 5 years. Maybe I really should get married before I lose my looks. If my boobs start to sag, then what will I do? I don't think I could take it.
If only I could have both. Junko's ripe Winnebago's now and Kosuna's fresh muffins later. Heaven!
Master, you are so predictable.
This here's Kaizuka, our new employer. At 56 years of age, he's become Nakanto Desert's top authority on locating treasure from the old times.
Later!
But wait, where are you going? The fee for us is 10 million yen.
You got sand on your brain? Do you really think this old dried-up teabag could actually come up with 10 million yen to pay us? He's a freaking toad! Look at him!
A kick-ass toad.
Okay, what's the deal? This is not your run-of-the-mill blue hair!
He's just a 56-year-old guy that obviously stays in shape.
Wait a minute, I think I've heard of this guy. Yeah!
Master, who is this old-timer?
He's the guy that discovered the ancient game of living deep within the ruins of the Dark Ages city. Kaizuka reproduced the game, sold copies of it all over Kanto, and made tons of sweet cash. Now this old oatmeal-faced fart is totally loaded. He played the game of living for real and scored more than just measly beer tokens.
Oh, great Lord Moneybags!
Yeah. You know, you only get the 10 million yen if I see some results.
Certainly. Yes, sir. So what exactly is the job, if I may ask?
We're going after treasure, you moron!
So, Kaizuka, do these two meet with your approval?
Yeah, just as long as they do what I tell them and take care of the gear without giving me any lip, they'll do. They're so damn small, I suppose they won't eat too much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you!
Thank you!
Besides, you come very highly recommended by my sweet princess here, so I'm sure you'll do fine.
Oh, Mr. Kaizuka, I'm so happy I was able to please you with my suggestion.
Junko, my darling, you always please me with everything you do.
Everything?
I know who you are, Desert Punk, but what's the deal with the stumpy one? Junko didn't mention anything about her.
Oh, this is Kusuna, my peon apprentice. She's in training learning to be a treasure hunter.
Well, then as an apprentice, she won't be getting a cut of the reward money now, will she? Okay, let's get going. You kids go grab the gear and roll on out.
Yes, sir!
You'll never catch me!
Oh, yes, I will. Here I come.
Master, I gotta say, this stuff's getting really heavy.
Yeah, what the hell is he making us haul?
You little punks are falling behind. Pick up the pace.
Coming, sir.
Bandit's moving in. Go get him.
Right away. The sandstorm! I can't see a thing!
Get out there and find the road.
If I go out there now, I may never get back!
Oh, shut up and stop being a pussy. Find that thing now.
Okay.
Hey, Punk, whip me up some dinner.
Yes, sir.
10 million yen. 10 million yen. 10 million yen. 10 million yen.
I had no idea you were so domesticated.
For 10 million yen, I'll cook and clean. Hell, I'll even spit shine his toilet seat. Like my old man used to tell me, money can make a beggar out of any dignified man.
So, Punk, are you saying you're a dignified man?
Money, 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 money.
Yeah, he's losing it.
Well, maybe you can explain this to me, because why does a rich dude like Kazuka go out on an expedition with just the three of us? If he were to put some real money into it, and you know he's got it, he could probably find a ton of treasure out in the ruins.
Yeah, but that's not his style. I guess he's a bit of a romantic. You know, likes to do things the old-fashioned way. For him, it's really nothing more than a hobby.
That's damn cute. So tell me, Toddy Top.
Yeah, what?
How do you do it? How do you always sniff out the money? You've got to have some sixth sense that leads you to it. Can you smell it?
Oh, I just always seem to be at the right place at the right time.
Come on, I see how you are around that old geezer. Did he, did you let him? Did he ram you?
And what if he did? Are you jealous?
Yeah, I'm jealous! I'll beat you down, you two-timing hussy!
The mean old bastard wants his dinner.
Yes, sir, right away! Here comes the food!
Oh, Nelly, that was a close one. Gee, it must be tough for you at this age. I mean, with you being so small, you know. Oh, I didn't mean the size of your breasts. You know, having big hands is not all that great. It really can be quite tiring on the shoulders. When you run, they're always flopping around and hitting you in the face. One time I busted my own lip jogging. I'm so worried they're gonna sag. I do these all the time. They say this exercise builds up the muscles under your jugs and keeps them from losing their cantaloupe-like firmness. What the heck's your problem, kid?
Pretty soon they'll be sagging like Kazuka's hacky sack.
You foul-mouthed little cowbag! What's that big dumb stupid head been teaching you anyway?
Stuff!
This tastes like ass, you waste of space. Make something that's actually food.
Yes, sir.
Status report? Nothing's changed with the Game Master. GPS tracking module switching to standby mode. Poking me, you dirty old man!
Master, are we there yet?
Yeah, we're there.
Exactly where are we going anyway?
What am I, the answer machine?
Answer machine.
He's taking us to help him find some hidden treasure. He's not gonna tell us where it's at before we get there and risk us bumping him off.
You think the skank knows?
I doubt it.
Maybe there's a map.
No way! That coffin dodger would never do something stupid like writing it down on a map for anyone to find or steal. He's even got us running around in circles out here so we can't remember how to get there. I have no idea where we are. Kaizuka may act like an old horny bastard, but he knows exactly what he's doing. He's a total pro.
It's all that tramp's fault. That filthy, stupid tramp with those huge bazookas.
Gee, it must be tough for you at this age, I mean, with you being so small.
Just you wait, Skag. I'll show you in those boobs of yours.
Ah! I can do gold!
This sucks. Following some old fart across the desert to who knows where, sweating my tail off. But I guess 10 million yen kind of makes it worth it. If this works out, that'll be a nice chunk of change to sock away and spend at my leisure if the guy pays.
It's 10,000 for touching these babies.
Imagine, if I had 1,000,000 yen, I could pet those chihuahuas 100 times! Just thinking about it, 100 times kinda gives me a chub. Oh, what would she charge for a lick? Or just a little suckle? Oh, okay, alright, I've gotta stop thinking about this. I'm getting some full wood, and the desert is no place to try and rub one out. Dead dog's my grandma, dead dog's my grandma, dead dog's my grandma. Okay, oh, that worked. Maybe not.
We made it.
It looks just like it did the last time. Punk, I ain't paying you for lounging around on your ass. Get up and go scout the area.
Okay, no problemo.
Sure is quiet. Kinda spooky, too. What's up with you? How come you're not saying anything?
I've been all over and seen all kinds of different places. And what I haven't seen firsthand, I've heard stories about. I thought I knew every nook and cranny of this Kanto desert, but I've never heard of anything like this. Shows you what I know. I didn't think old cities like this even existed anymore.
Kaizuka, why did you send them out scouting like that? I thought you said this place was completely uninhabited.
What's with this tweaked out feeling of dread I've got coming over me? This is definitely not like any other ghost town I've ever been in. I have no idea why, but I feel really on edge.
Master!
Holy crapstick. I guess we found it. The treasure hunter's graveyard.
A graveyard?
No wonder I've never heard of this place before. Doesn't look like anyone's ever made it out alive to tell the tale. Poor dead guys. Huh?
What's that?
Motion sensor! Ah!
Hey, wait for me!
Calm down and keep your eyes peeled. We gotta find who we're fighting!
Oh, I can't see anything! The alarm's coming from close by, though! Oh, this sucks! Where is it?
Hold your position!
Ah!
Okay, where are you? Where are you? Show yourself, would you? Come on!
Well, that got off the ground rather quickly. This is good news for us. It means that no one has gotten to that treasure yet. What do you think you're doing? Why are you putting on that combat suit?
Here's the deal. I'm gonna go down there now to check on things with my own two eyes.
No, don't.
This isn't turning out to be the quick in and out job you made it seem like. I'll have to get down there and see what's happening.
Well, if you insist on going, you can take this baby with you. Hold on. Here you go.
Whoa! How'd you get your hands on that?
checking us out. Now they want us to join the dead guys.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? I'm not scared!
Listen, kid, if you're going to shoot, make sure you hit somebody. Otherwise, you're wasting bullets and it comes out of your pay.
Oh, come on, man!
You pissed him off, so it's all your fault.
Back off! I said I'm sorry!
If he starts shooting, I'm using you as a shield.
Oh, crud.
The alarm stopped.
Maybe we're out of its range.
Don't get too cozy. I've got a tingle in my sack that tells me this isn't over yet.
I think it's gone.
What was all that business back there?
Not again!
Don't freak out on me! He's close by! Bulletproof robe? Why won't you die? Oh, okay. That 16mm exploding shell sure showed you, Mr. PJ Hoodie. Oh, crap! Oh, what are you? Okay, so the 16 didn't work. Get the 40mm ready for me now!
I dropped it!
Idiot!
This isn't working! Maybe we should just apologize!
There's no way you can be that stupid!
Oh!
Alright, big guy, I'm sorry! Besides, she shot at you first!
Shut up, you idiot! You've hit it 3 times already! When I shot at him, I missed!
Will you shut your suck hole? I know those cans.
Oh, it's her!
You guys are lucky I decided to come down here and say your hides.
Oh, you scared him off!
I'll track him with infrared. Vanished?
You two owe me big time.
Thanks, Junko! Sorry, I mean Junko!
Nice job! Good work with the RPG. One flash of that and he hightailed it out of here.
That means we can beat him with that weapon! Unless he ran off because of her freakishly large tatas!
Where did you come up with that thing anyway?
Kazuka had it with him in the gear you guys hauled up here.
Huh, that sneaky old rust bucket was expecting trouble from the get-go. Oh, he's getting feisty.
Maybe we should bail while we can.
Give me that launcher and I'll stand guard up here, okay?
We're counting on you to protect us, punk.
What was with that thing? When I tracked it with my infrared, it showed up like any other living thing with body heat. But then, it just disappeared. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, come on! It doubled back on me!
Do something!
Oh, well, this is just perfect.
How did he get behind me? There's no way he could have slipped past without me seeing him. And how did those two dumb, stupid, ratty-headed skags fall into that hole? I could pop him with the RPG, but that would pretty much 86 the girls. He's using them to protect himself. It's screwing up my whole plan. He's got me right where he wants me. He's got my women as hostages. What am I gonna do? Kasuna's the lovely young prospect that I'm working on for the future. But Junko's the amazing piece of thoroughbred tail I'm trying to tear up right now. I don't think I can save them both, but how do I pick one over the other? It's not fair! Here and now noobs versus future hopeful noobs? It would be a shame to lose either pair. Which ones do I save? Which set of twins will I rescue? Sweet cans of the future? Present day teats? Which one? I don't know!
Damn you, booby snatcher!
Master! Hawk, what are you doing? Don't let us kill you, dumbass! What the?
John Kasuna!
Oh, man! He hasn't come after us. You think you killed him?
Don't count on it. At least not until you see the body. I was gonna shoot a grenade down his gullet up close and personal like, but he snuck around behind me.
You talk tough now. What happened to you protecting us like you said you would? We almost died back there. You just got lucky with the jump.
You're both still alive, aren't you? So I guess he just popped up and out of this hole then?
Yeah, took me totally by surprise.
You should have seen the look on Junko's face when that guy busted out of the ground!
My face? You couldn't even see my face! I had my helmet on!
Meh.
Well, I guess he's not coming after us. Maybe he turned out to be a coward after all.
A coward?
Yeah, he wouldn't fight us head on. This old ruin is probably knee-deep in tunnel systems. And he used those tunnels to sneak up on us. That's how he was able to evade my infrared and disappear like he did.
Maybe he's being more careful now that we know about his secret passageways.
Okay, we'll just take this tunnel system back to camp. The tunnels are small enough, he'll have a tough time sneaking up on us again.
Wow, you guys are still alive.
Yeah, somehow.
Oh! Kaisuke, you manipulative bastard! You should have told us that thing was down there!
Calm down. You're good, punk. You're the first in a long line of treasure hunters to make it out of there alive.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but a little heads up that someone was gonna try and kill us would have been nice too. Anyway, why don't you level with me for a second here and tell me, who was that guy?
He's known as the Guardian. He stands watch over this dead city even now, centuries since it fell. His mission is to attack and destroy any and all who penetrate the walls of this once great city, which now is a city of death and dust and lost souls. He is their guardian.
Start with one circle, add one more circle, then add one more big circle, then a raincoat blowing in the wind. Well, don't forget about the sunshade now.
His part wrapped in the desert. His part is the black.
Shotgun is what he's gonna use, and then you've got yourself a Cinnabon Zoo. He's on the run again. Just one more day and you'll see. He won't stop till tomorrow comes.
He won't stop until he gets the girl. Until he gets the girl. Look at that girl!
Risking your life is what you do, what you do. It's what you do.
Yar, kiddies, the famed Desert Punk here. The next episode's chock full of action, danger, and of course, sweet melons. The punk schemes, Kusuna does a little shopping, and Junko's pals do a little shaking.
What's with you and the jugs again, Punk?
Cram it! Next episode, a little bit of wisdom.